Hey y'all, good evening. 8/11/2020 coming to you live from my driveway. All things happen awesome under God. So I actually recommend it. If you don't do this, turn off your TV, go outside and just spend a little bit of time with him. The message he gives, the light he shares, and the picture he paints when you're talking to him is absolutely beautiful, and he'll make sure you won't miss. All right, so I want to talk a little bit. So some of these messages we're talking about, what we need to be doing and spreading love and sharing love, to anybody and everybody, and we need to be looking at people as good. But the other thing I want to make sure that we're doing, because in order to follow in the light of God, number one, you have to love yourself. You want to love everything about yourself. The most important thing is God made you in his image, and you're made beautifully and wonderful, and whatever it is about you, there's something that God made inside you that is absolutely amazing. So you want to make sure that you love yourself. But we're not talking like the arrogant kind, because you can't love yourself and be better than other people, because that's the wrong loving yourself message. That's the selfish thing. And we were talking last night about being more selfless. You want to make sure you're in tune to everything, your vibes. You want to take in everything that's good and take the time that you have to harness energies around you. There's so much we can be doing, but in this time, the most important thing is following the light of God, getting in faith, finding the message, loving yourself, spreading love to everybody else. Listen, the only thing we need to fix this entire world is love in God's hand. The belief that he is all that we need to conquer any demon or anything else that's standing in our way, right? It's faith. It's a lighted walkway. It's trusting in God, and Ephesians 6 is wrapping that almighty armor of God around you to protect you, right? God didn't put us here to worry. He put us here so that we can live in this beautiful world, and we can do it together. We can share in hope. We can praise in his name. We can, eat together, have barbecues. We can do these cool little video things, and it's just faith driven. But ultimately, I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part to spread a message, no matter what that message is. And you don't always need a Bible verse to just make sure that you're in check. And you don't need to know entirely the Bible to have that connection with God. Give yourself the opportunity, if you haven't, and work on getting a little bit closer, because everything that's happening right now in this time in our life, we need to have that connection. We got to have something that pushes us through, that allows us to be able to see our way through, to see our way out of, the mess, right? I said I was going to get this video out earlier today, and my days, they just don't, they haven't been stopping. We're going to cool down a little bit in the next couple of days, so hopefully I can be more prepared for you and myself both. But right now, love yourself. Live in the light of God, okay? And use your critical thinking in everything you do. There's truth out there, and there's fiction, and we have a choice. But the best choice is just allowing God to give us strength to be able to see it and get past everything else. My hair's crazy, right? Got this little ponytail, kind of cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's no fun getting haircuts anymore. Can't go in to places without a mask, and that's all the things that just, they can frustrate us. They frustrate me. But it's just as easy to say that, we have the freedom to choose. We have the freedom of life and liberty and everything in between. So tonight, take your freedom. Take God's hand. Do something better for yourself. And if you actually put forth and take the time after you do everything else, let God show you absolutely everything amazing. Because you're important.